Hello, my YouTube friends. This is John at Left-Handed Models, and this is my What Did You Buy Wednesday for today, August the 5th, I think. I'm gonna check here. Come on. 6th. Whoops. It's the 6th. You know, I'm sure any retiree knows what I'm talking about. And so I got a few things, and I got something that I was curious about that Dirt Road Cinderella brought up, and so I'm going to show that too. So let's see how this is going. This is a little addendum. I forgot to mention this, that the last 2 minutes of this video are a problem I had, and I noticed that other people have had this problem too, and specifically the autistic modeler. And so if you would like to, please. Otherwise, you can exit out before that last 2 minutes. Thank you. So this is my first bit of stuff. Got a package, a order from VCG Resins, and this is the inline fuel filters. And I'm gonna be able to use those now. And I may uh, try to fake one of those out to be a fuel pump. Just run a wire to it that's not a fuel line. I also picked up a fuel cell. I'm hoping to use this in my belly tanker land speed record vehicle. And these are handbrakes, assortment of handbrakes. Oh, crap. And I hope to use one of those in my belly tanker. Let's see, that's, and I couldn't pass these up. These finned Buick brake drums, they're just so iconic. They were aluminum, I'm pretty sure, and it was, sort of a stopgap measure before um, disc brakes. They weren't really that good of a stopgap, though. You ran out of brakes with drum brakes pretty quick when they got hot. Now, one of my other buys is an Offenhauser, and when you get an engine from BCG Resins, you get to specify things like the heads and the intake manifold. And so the block is the typical flathead block, which looks so cool. A standard flathead oil pan. I am in the, and for this build, I got the dual carb manifold. And of course, it comes with the old style flathead transmission. And then I got Offenhauser heads, and they're called Offenhauser heads because they say Offenhauser. And I'll bet you I can't get that close enough to read it, but they do, trust me. I can actually even see that. Now, these are like all the little bits. And so there's the air cleaner, a beehive oil filter, the generator. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to inspect that in carburetor, and I'm pretty sure that's a starter. Yeah, there's some parts in there I'm not sure of. That's unusual. I've dealt with a lot of engines over the years. So one of the other things I got, and I'm real happy with this too, was I I had requested this engine, and put in the notes that it was because it was out of stock, and so I put in a note to be notified. And first time I was notified, by the time I got the notification and went to look, they were already out again. So I put in another notification, and this time I got it. I was able to pick one up. Comes with two different air cleaners. Comes with And I think those are the spark plugs actually, which for the single overhead cam engine, the spark plugs go at the edge of the heads, so it's real easy to put them in there and see where they go. It comes with multiple valve covers, so you can pick the ones that say Ford or whatever. 2 4 barrels, headers, the front cover, and it's got locating holes, which some of us old guys need locating holes. It comes with looks like 2 different kinds of carburetors. I just love his carburetors. You can see all the way through them. It comes with distributor, starter, fan belt. What else? That looks like a generator or alternator bracket. And a distributor that's multiple pieces. It looks like it has a separate distributor cap. Wow, that's cool. So that's what I got from VCG Resins. Okay, I'm not sure why I got that. Oh, and it where's the transmission? Oh, and it came with a Ford top loader. That was one of the choices, and I wanted the top loader. Um, I'm a big fan of standard transmissions, even though I don't have one in my Jeep. I would love to have one in my Jeep. Now, something else that I wanted to mention, and I'm off camera getting it, is these little doohickeys. Teeny tiny clothespins. If you watch Dirt Road Cinderella's little instructions on how to do spark plug wires, how she does spark plug wires, she uses these to hold things. Well, these have a lot tinier. Actually, it's a larger place to hold things than a regular one does. The regular ones are a little more curved and the clothespins, and so they don't work as well. So this is credit to Dirt Road Cinderella. It's not the first tip of hers that I've used, but and this is another good one. Okay, now I'm going to move the camera around and switch to the floor so I can show you what I bought and all the pieces to it. So here we go. So this is a package I got from Walmart, and I'm going to show you. This is another one of the paint holders. Didn't cut my hand. Pretty good, huh? Close that back up. And I wanted to show everybody how it's packed. It comes with all these screws and anchors if you want them. I actually don't use these because I have glued it down to my other spot where I keep them, and I just use the screws to screw a piece of wood to the back of it. Instructions, which the first time you use them, then be the last time you use them. This is the way it comes packed. And if you watched my last What Did You Buy Wednesday, you noticed that it doesn't look like this one is put together. So I'm going to see here if I can find the end. There we go. And go ahead and get it out for you so you can see the parts. It's very interesting how they manufactured this so that it can be used. So these are the racks where the paint sits. And This is either the top or the bottom, and you can take your pick. There's another one. There's a center stand that if you're going to hook it to the wall, this is what you would use to hook it to the wall. Pre-drilled. Everything's pre-drilled. And here's the other top or bottom. And then there's two of these for the sides. I don't know how they made these so precision. Let's see here, because I did this wrong the first time, or tried to do it wrong. And that's what it looks like. And you just put those in here and screw it all together, and you're done. What I did was took one of these, and it's very obvious whether it's front or whether it's outside or inside. I took one of these and put the top and the bottom and the side on it, and then turned it over, laid all of these in it, and then put the other piece on top and then screwed it down. That worked out great. So I wanted to make sure I showed everybody that. And if you want to see one put together, I showed pictures last week on my What Did You Buy Wednesday for the end of June. So that's all on this part. Thanks for watching. My little comment is up next. So this would be the time when you can go ahead and turn me off, or go ahead and watch my comment. Please, if you're the autistic modeler, please watch. I'm really sorry that the autistic modeler had problems with commenters. They don't belong here. They belong on Facebook, and that's why I'm no longer on Facebook. So thanks for watching. Oh, if you're a subscriber, I'm really happy with you, because when I started this, I figured I would get like maybe 200, and I'm over 400 now. And yeah, it's taken me a year and a half almost, but I'm so happy with it. If I reach 500, I will have a giveaway. If that helps anybody, subscribe again. So thanks for watching. So this is the part of the video where I raised my concern, and I'm hoping that the autistic modeler is watching, because I know he has had this problem big time with multiple comments. I got a comment on my Burgers and Beer group build entry from a person who goes by David Payne P1W. He has no subscribers and no content. And I was able to click on more and do what's called hide user from my channel. So I'm hoping that means they can't even look at my videos anymore, but I'm not positive about that. The comment made was, it's just a shame that these people who don't know what they are talking about are doing these videos. I take that as negative, and that's not a comment that belongs on YouTube. I did not report him, even though that was an option, because I figured he hasn't contacted me back, and I have tried to contact him or the person. So this is the kind of comment that's the reason I'm not on Facebook anymore. So I wanted to tell the autistic modeler that there is an option in the YouTube studio under those comments where there's a little, I think it's 3 dots, where you can hit that and do a hide from my channel, and that person cannot, I'm supposing, cannot look at your stuff anymore, so they can't comment on it. So, thank you.